A very good evening, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of Khoj organization on the third and final day of this webinar. I hope yesterday's session was very informative for everyone. And I think that today we can see that enthusiasm as well. If so, can we see that in the chat box, everyone? Guys, do not forget to subscribe to our official channels of Khoj. Our organization is working hard for all of you. We are on the mission to provide quality knowledge to students. Yes, it's good to see that everyone's excited. Without further ado, let's start today's session. A brief introduction about our instructor, Mr. Arpit Yadav, who is an expert in Python, machine learning, and data analysis. Pursuing PhD in machine learning from SVV Indore, he has delivered more than 150 plus national and international talks and webinars, awarded with the VDGOOD Inspirational Scientist Award in the 7th International Scientist Awards on Engineering, Science and Medicine. I welcome you, sir, and we are truly blessed to have you amongst us. The stage is all yours. All the best, everyone. Please do drop your doubts in the chat box. Over to you, sir.
Savi, please let me know my slide is visible. My slide is visible?
Not yet, sir.
Please check it.
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
And my voice is clearly audible?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm starting my session. Thank you, Savi. A very good evening to all the participants. I again welcome all of you on the 3 days consecutive webinar series on data science, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. Today we are having the last day of our webinar series, that is the world of deep learning and artificial intelligence. From the last 2 days, we are learning the term called data science and machine learning. And why we have organized this 3 days consecutive webinar series in such a sequence that first day we learn about data science, second day machine learning, and today we are going to deal with deep learning and artificial intelligence. Because as I have shown you that my roadmap. First learn the Python, then in the second floor you have to learn the mathematics and data science. So we have followed that sequence, and whenever we are following that sequence, then we are having the quality learning and quality analysis. So that's what we have followed that roadmap. So I again welcome all of you to the last day of our webinar, that is the world of deep learning and artificial intelligence. First of all, I would like to thank again Khoj student organization under the aegis of DSW Lovely Professional University. And I'm really impressed by the organization committee, the way they have organized this webinar. I congratulate all the organization committee for a wonderful initiative of organizing such a wonderful webinar series for a quality analysis and a quality learning to the upcoming generation. My name is Arpit Yadav, and I'm working as a research scientist in artificial intelligence and machine learning at TensorBrew, Hyderabad. So as a traditional process, as I said, whenever I'm starting my session, so might be you got the familiar. In my first slide, I am always asking the 3 questions to the participant. So today also the same process. Again, I am repeating my 3 questions. The 3 questions are, whenever we are learning any new technology, so these 3 questions we should keep in mind. So the first question is, what is this technology about and why it is so much famous? Second question is, why multinational companies are using this technology and what are its applications? Third question is, what skill sets are required to learn this technology, and after upgrading that skill set, what are the opportunities for me in the market in terms of job or either in terms of as an entrepreneur? So I will be guiding all this answer in a very quality process. So let's start our today's session. So as I said before going ahead, again I want to give a short overview about me so that new participant can know about me. I have done my bachelor's in electronics and telecommunication engineering and master's in VLSI design. Currently I am pursuing my PhD in machine learning. I have completed my post-graduation program in artificial intelligence and machine learning from Texas University, USA. I am having the total 11 years of experience. Parallelly, along with my main job, I am having the 8 years of experience in the skill development training in the recent technologies. I am an international speaker in data science, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. I have filed a 3 patent in artificial intelligence, out of which 1 Australian patent and 2 Indian patent. I have published 5 plus topmost international journal publications in the field of data science, machine learning, and deep learning technology. And I have also done 70 plus certifications in Python, data science, machine learning, deep learning, and AI. About my industrial association, I am currently working as a research scientist in artificial intelligence and machine learning at TensorBrew, Hyderabad. This is my main company. And parallelly, I am associated with many other companies and organizations in India as a mentor. In that, I am working as a thesis supervisor in artificial intelligence and machine learning with upgrad IIIT Bangalore. I am also working as a mentor in certification program of artificial intelligence and machine learning by E&ICT Academy IIT Guwahati. I am also a member of Curriculum Advisory Committee in Data Science Technology at Regenesis Business School, South Africa. I am also associated as a subject matter expert at White Pandas Technology, Bangalore. I am working as a freelancer data scientist at Sudiksha Analytics, Hyderabad. And I am also associated as an adjunct faculty in artificial intelligence and machine learning at Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Engineering, Management and Research, Pune. I have been appointed as an expert advisor in artificial intelligence and machine learning in instrumentation department at Savitribai Phule University, Pune. I am associated as a consultant in AI/ML domain at IIoT Labs Nagpur and Cyber 3 Era Nagpur. So due to all my industry association, I want to impart my knowledge to the upcoming generation so that they can have some benefit from that. So I am working as a corporate trainer in Python, data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So this is a short overview on the industrial association about me. And after that, as I said, when I have done the research, so I have been rewarded with these awards. And these awards motivates me to do something better for the society. So I have been rewarded these 4 awards till date. In that, I have been awarded as a VDGOOD Inspirational Scientist Award on 7th International Scientist Awards on Engineering, Science and Medicine. These awards motivates me a lot. After that, second, I have received this award as an Excellence in Research HEI Award from the Progress Global Foundation 2020. I received this award from the Padma Shri awardee Dr. Ajay Gupta sir. Again, this motivates me and it makes me feel responsible to do again better in future. After that, I received the Best in Innovation Training and Design Awards from the International Association of Educators and Corporate Trainers IAECT Award 2020. And from the same organization, I have been received the award of Best Corporate Trainer Award. So all these awards makes me motivate. And here one thing I would like to say to all the participants, when you are really working good for the society or either for the colleges and you are doing extraordinary in that, so you will also get some kind of recognition, and getting a recognition is always feel motivated. So I also would like to advise to all of you, please do excellence in your work so that you will get the recognition in future from the society, and it will make you very good and it will make you feel responsible also. So that's a short overview about me. Now let's start the today's main topic of the discussion, introduction to the world of deep learning and artificial intelligence. Before going ahead, just give me a moment so that I can turn out my video for a better bandwidth. Just a second. Yeah. Now let's start our main topic of the discussion, that is introduction to the world of deep learning and artificial intelligence. So again, I am going to repeat the 3 questions which I have been asked you in the first slide, but that 3 questions will related to now deep learning technology. Now what is that questions? 3 questions. The questions are, what is deep learning technology and artificial intelligence and why it is so much famous? Second question is, why multinational companies are using this technology and what are its applications? Third question is, what skill sets are required to learn deep learning technology, and after upgrading that skill set, what are the opportunities available in the market in terms of job and in terms of entrepreneur? So I will be answering all these questions in the most easy way, and throughout the session we are going to cover so many topics. So the first thing is that why we are learning deep learning technology and artificial intelligence technology. So from the last today, if you remember, I have been giving you the slight overview about the artificial intelligence word. What do you mean by AI? Artificial intelligence means to make such a machine which behave like human, or in short, to make an intelligent machine. When we are making the machine, so we are comparing the machine intelligence with the human intelligence. So we came to know so many things after comparison. We came to know that machines are very good in the arithmetic calculation, faster mathematical calculations. Machines are very good in the memory capacity. But on the other side, human intelligence are very good in emotions feeling, emotion detection. Humans are very good in order to feel the taste of food, image recognition, pattern recognition, and so on. So there is a race going in between machine intelligence and human intelligence. So according current situation, if you compare machine intelligence with human intelligence, still machine intelligence are far behind than human intelligence. That means human intelligence win the race. And that's the motivation for the scientist. That motivation says that in future, We have to make such a machine which beat the human intelligence in all aspect. In all aspect, remember. And that's the challenge here. And that's the motivation as well for the scientists and the working professional in the society. So that's motivation we have taken, and we are working day and night to make such an intelligent machine in future, which will be nearly equal to the human intelligence. And that motivation we are following. And that's the world of deep learning came into the existence, and the artificial intelligence came into existence. So throughout our session, we are going to see the relationship between machine learning, deep learning, and AI. What is the need of deep learning technology? What is deep learning from company point of view? What is the exact definition of deep learning? Project flow of the deep learning in the company. What are the different kinds of deep learning architectures we are using? What kind of problems solved in the industry using the deep learning technology? Practical implementations. Which libraries and framework we are using in deep learning? After upgrading the overall skill set in the deep learning technology, what are the job role in the deep learning? And finally, the applications of deep learning. So we are going to learn all this in a very quality way. So let's start the process. So as I said, I'm again repeating this overall process because this is the main questions I am getting from the number of participants across the world. Who can learn the technology? So all the participants are asking this doubt. First question, sir, I am from XYZ background, whether it is possible for me to learn this technology or not. Working professionals are asking me this doubt. Sir, I am from XYZ field and having N years of experience. Freshers, college graduates are asking me this doubt. I am from XYZ branch. So it is possible for me to learn this technology or not? And what is the right time to learn? So to motivate you people, I am giving constantly a 4 examples. Okay. And what are those 4 examples? These are 4 examples. Please concentrate on my words carefully. He is Mr. Siddharth Pillai, 7th standard student, 7th standard school going guy, working as a data scientist in Hyderabad in company. And this is a true news. His interview has been taken by so many news channel and telecasted it. So he is Mr. Siddharth Pillai, 7th standard student. After that, he is Mr. Tanmay Bakshi, 16-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy, working as a AI researcher in IBM company. He is a TEDx speaker and a motivational speaker as well. 16-year-old boy, point to be noted. After that, again, I shocked when I came to know about him. He is Mr. Sarang Sumesh, 8-year-old boy, and famous for making the artificial intelligence robot. And he is the youngest TEDx speaker as well. His episode has been telecast in History News Channel, 8-year-old boy. And finally, I came to know about him, Mr. Arham Om Talsania, the youngest in the world to crack the Python examination, 6-year-old boy. And his name has been recorded in the Guinness World of Record. So the motive behind showing this example to all of you is that there is a lots of confusion in the students' mind, college graduates. So to remove that confusion, these all 4 examples which I have been shown to you right now, they haven't entered the college till date, and they are working as a data science professionals. So can you imagine? So the answer is very simple, guys. In the life, at any age, at any point, you are learning and you are lifelong learner, and you can learn anything. So I want to ask one question to all of you. Just write down in the comment, if proper guidance is provided to you people at proper time, proper resources is provided to you people at proper time, and whatever help you required, guidance and mentorship you required is provided you at proper time. So can't you learn any new technology? So please write down in the comment section, yes, we can learn if all these 3 things is provided to you at a proper time of life. So according to me, if someone will ask me this question, everything is provided to you at proper time. So I would like to say yes only, because if everything is getting me at the proper time and the guidance, so obviously I also learn anything. If you can ask me to learn the MBBS degree at this stage of time, and someone is explaining me in a very proper way and from the basic manner, I will learn, because we are a human brain. We can learn anything. So the answer is very simple, guys. Data science can be learned at by everyone, okay, but you require the learning attitude, time and patience. Okay, these three things are required on top priority. And what is the right time to learn? You people are already late, because government of India and all over the world, they have started giving the teaching to school kids from 8th standard to 12th standard. So start from today. You are already late. So the thing is that after this, why this technology is very famous? Anyone guess? Can anyone guess? Can anyone write down in the chat window? This slide is repeated third time now. Now I'm expecting the answer from the participant, those who are attending my talk every day. Why this technology is famous? If anyone asks you the question, please write down in the chat window. I am taking a 10-second pause. Now today I want an interactive session. Please write down in the chat window why this technology is famous. This is the question to all of you. This is the third time this slide is repeating. Okay, why this technology is famous? Can you please write down in chat window? Those who are attending my talk from last 2 days, very easy. Please let me know what is the answer. I am taking the 10-second pause. And the answers are coming. Availability of data, very good. Algorithms, very good. Software tools, very good. And next. Okay, let's check the answers. So this is the 4 reason. In the today's era of 21st century, we are having easily availability of data on a single click. We are having the powerful computer systems. When I am talking about powerful computer systems, so in two category, memory capacity and processor. Powerful algorithms we are having, the world of machine learning and deep learning algorithms, and the open source software tool. What do you mean by open source software tool, guys? Open source software tool means anyone can contribute to the development of that tool. For example, Python is the open source language. So anyone can contribute to the development of that language. How? Let's take an example. If let's assume that we all people are expert in the Python language. So anyone from us has written one library in the Python language, which is not written by anyone in the world. So that person will send that library for approval to the Python professional community members. That members will review that library and they will come to know, yes, this library is very useful for future purpose. So when the next version of Python will be launched, that person library will be included in that. So in this way, we can contribute to the development of open source language or open source tool. That's what it is called as open source software tool. And the second feature is it is easily downloadable. So that is the process. And after that, this is the roadmap. Constantly I am showing you. Why? Because this should stuck in your mind. Follow this roadmap. Learn the language, Python, R, and so on. Then mathematics and data science. Then learn machine learning, because machine learning is getting the input from data science. There is certain drawbacks of machine learning which will overcome by deep learning. And then we are going for artificial intelligence. And finally, yesterday we have gone through these 4 types of machine learning. Supervised machine learning, when someone is there to train you, supervisor is present. In terms of data, who is that supervisor? Please write down in the chat window. I want to know the answer. I'm taking again 5 to 10-second pause. Who is that supervisor in terms of data? Can anyone give the answer? In the supervised learning, who is that supervisor? Please write down in chat window. Someone is there to train you. Supervised learning means what? In terms of data, I am talking in terms of data. Very good. One participant has given the answer, that is called as label data. So very good. Label data means output data. Output is present in the data. That is called as a supervised learning. Unsupervised learning means what? No output present. Unlabeled data. Semi-supervised is the combination of supervised and unsupervised. And finally, reinforcement learning, agent environment learning. So these four types we have gone through yesterday. And finally, this was the relationship between AI, ML, and DL. Artificial intelligence is the bigger umbrella. Machine learning is the subset of artificial intelligence, and deep learning is the subset of machine learning. Today, we are going to discuss about deep learning. AI is the bigger umbrella. That means in order to learn AI, you should know machine learning and deep learning. Without knowing machine learning, deep learning, you can't learn AI. So AI means what? To make such a machine which behave like human. That means indirectly to make an intelligent machine. Machine learning means what? There are many machines available in the world. Computer is one of the machine, drone is one of the machine, robot is one of the machine, and so on. All machines are learning from data. And after learning from data, machines are ready for predictions. And what is deep learning? Deep learning is the world of neural network that we are going to see today. And finally, for the artificial intelligence, now the question is what is AI? So this is the AI to make an intelligent machine, and to learn the AI, these are the components and elements of the AI. You should know machine learning, and machine learning is also called as predictive analysis. Please note down. Again, I am repeating. Machine learning is also called as predictive analysis. After learning machine learning, you are going to learn deep learning. That is the world of neural network. Now, in the deep learning, there are two categories. One is called as the computer vision, and one is called as natural language processing. Please note down. All the participants, please have a notepad along with you and note down this all process. Deep learning is categorized into two processes: computer vision and natural language processing. Computer vision means, as the name itself indicate, that we are giving the ability to computer to see something. Vision means eyes, and computer is seeing something. So when the computer and human beings are seeing something, so we can see the images or video. So that is computer vision. And natural language processing means, right now I am communicating with you people in English language, because you understood English and I am also understanding English. So this is the understood language between the two parties. So that is called as a natural language. So there are so many natural languages available in the world where humans are communicating with each other, that all are called as natural language. So we are expecting from the computer to read, understand, and write the natural languages. That is the world of natural language processing, NLP. And the combination of both will make you robots. So this is the world of AI, guys. Elements of AI. You should know machine learning. You should know deep learning. Under deep learning, you should know computer vision and natural language processing, which we are going to discuss today. And by combination of all process, you are going to make an intelligent machine. That is the elements of AI. And very simple. Okay, if you are concentrating and learning with a very good passion, so AI is very simple. Okay, so that is the process. Now, machine learning definition is this. We have gone through number of times. Machine learning is the subset of AI which allows the machine to learn from the data. After learning from the data, machine is ready for prediction in future data. And deep learning is the world of neural network that we are going to discuss now. So before going for deep learning, you should know the demand of AI. And all the demand of data science, demand of machine learning, and the demand of AI is related to same word. That means every multinational companies in the world or small scale companies in the world is having some data in their database related to different domain, and every company want to utilize this data. That data is called as a raw data. They want to utilize this data in such a way that they can make a business from that data. So there is only one solution how they are going to make a business. From the last 2 days we are learning. In that raw data, we are analyzing that raw data, cleaning that raw data, that is called as data science. After cleaning the raw data, we are applying the algorithm, either machine learning or deep learning algorithm. After applying the algorithm to the data, we will get some hidden information, and from that hidden information, company is making the business. Okay, so this is the demand of AI. Okay, demand of AI. So we are having the more data available. when we are having the more data, so we should have the powerful computer system also to process that huge volume of data. And after that, we are cleaning the data, applying the algorithm to find the hidden information, and from that hidden information, companies making the business. This is the demand of AI. And finally, this was the three types of artificial intelligence we have gone through from last 2 days: artificial weak intelligence and strong intelligence, and super intelligence. What do we mean by narrow and weak intelligence? As I said, we are making the intelligent machine and we are comparing machine intelligence with human intelligence. So, in the comparison of machine intelligence and human intelligence, we came to know machine intelligence are still behind than human intelligence. That kind of category is artificial weak intelligence. There is no machine still in the world which can beat the humans in all aspect. But the scientists are trying their level best. One day will come where machine intelligence is equal to human intelligence. That category is called as strong intelligence, artificial strong intelligence. And the third one is the most dangerous one. Many Hollywood movies you have watched, a day will come where machine will surpasses or overtook the human intelligence. That kind of intelligence is called as artificial super intelligence. So be ready, guys. In future, there are so many evolutionary things happen. So these are the three types of AI: weak intelligence, strong intelligence, and finally super intelligence. Now, finally, we are going to main process of today's webinar. What is deep learning technology and why it is so much famous and why we are using that? So it is very simple. This was the motivation I have shown to you at the starting of the slide. The motivation is that still there is no machine which can beat humans, and it is a challenging process and the motivation process as well. So from that we have taken the process. Now whenever we are going to learn deep learning, because there are certain drawbacks of machine learning. So what are the drawbacks of machine learning that we are going to learn? So the need of deep learning is this, because there is a drawback of machine learning. And these are the drawback of machine learning. Please note down, this is the interview question as well in future. Very simple as well. See, the difference between machine learning and deep learning is this answer, and drawback of machine learning is also this answer. Whenever we are giving the data to machine to learn, machine will learn from the data and the performance of machine learning is increasing. So in this diagram, on x-axis there is amount of data and on y-axis there is a performance of machine. Now, if you are increasing the amount of data in machine learning, so the performance of machine learning increases, that is accuracy. So red line is of machine learning and blue line is of deep learning. So again, if you are increasing the amount of data, performance of machine learning increases. A point will come if you are increasing the amount of data after that point. So the performance of machine learning gets saturated, constant. So it indicates that after that point, no matter how much amount of data you are giving to machine learning, the performance of machine learning gets saturated. Similarly with you people also. Suppose you are in good mood and I am giving you lecture. So you are learning from my lecture and you are understanding also. Performance increases. Again, I am teaching you, performance increases. Constantly, I am teaching you for 5 hours. Okay. And after 5 hours, if I try to teach you anything, you are saturated. So you are not accepting my word at that time. You are saturated. That's the example. So this is the drawback of machine learning. Machine learning cannot work well at huge volume of data. When the data is at huge volume, performance of machine learning saturated. And this is overcome by deep learning. Deep learning is called as a data hungry world. More the data, more the performance. So see this diagram, the blue color line. If you are increasing the amount of data, the performance is also increasing. So there is a linear relationship between amount of data and the performance. So this is a deep learning. Second drawback of machine learning is, as I said, machine learning cannot handle the huge volume of data. Curse of dimensionality. That problem is called as curse of dimensionality. Huge dimension of data means, guys, let's take an example. If we are having the Excel sheet and in that Excel sheet there is 2 crore rows and 1000 column. So such kind of data is called as high dimensional data. So machine learning cannot perform well on this data. Why? Because in this data there are 2 crore rows and 1000 column. So in the world of machine learning, guys, column is called as features and attribute. Please note down if you are having something to note down. Column is also called as features and attribute. If someone will use this word in future, in the data 5 features are present. So indirectly that person is saying that in the data 5 columns are present. Similarly, rows is also called as samples, observation, record. How many rows are there? How many samples are there? How many observations are there? How many records are there? Meaning is same. So in the machine learning technology, we have to extract the feature manually. Features means column. If you are having 1000 column, out of which 999 column are input columns and one column is output column. So we have to identify manually by using some concept that out of 999 column, which are the important column which is affecting the output. That we have to identify. That is called as feature extraction. That is column extraction. Extract the important column which is affecting the output. And that is very tedious task in machine learning. That is the drawback. Whereas in deep learning, you don't need to take care of that. That means deep learning is itself taking care of feature extraction, column extraction. So this is the comparison. In machine learning, you have to extract the column manually, whereas in deep learning, feature extraction is done by itself. So that's our major advantages of deep learning technology. And finally, these are the comparison between the machine learning and deep learning. For amount of data requirement, machine learning required less amount of data because it performed well on less amount of data. Whereas deep learning required large amount of data and it is a data hungry world. More the data, more the performance. Accuracy means performance only. Accuracy, so deep learning accuracy is large and machine learning accuracy is less. Training time. Obviously, if data is more, so training time will be also more. So deep learning will take more time to train and learn, whereas machine learning will take less time to learn. Hardware dependency. As I said, more the data, so you should have the powerful computer system in terms of memory and in terms of processor. So deep learning required the high configured computer or laptop, that is GPU processor at least, and good memory capacity. Machine learning can run on normal laptop as well. And finally, hyperparameter tuning means in algorithm, we have to tune the many variables of algorithm. So in the deep learning, we are having many variables, whereas in machine learning, limited. So these are the comparison of machine learning and deep learning. Again, this is the interview question. Many interviewers are asking this question. Can you please let me know the difference between machine learning and deep learning? And you should know this. And finally, to work on deep learning technology, these are the specification. You should require the computer system with GPU processor or with good memory. And suppose if you are not having any money to purchase the good configuration computer, so alternate solution is use the Google Colab. You should have the internet at that time. This Google Colab is the facility provided by Google company free of cost. They are connecting you to the cloud and where there are the GPU processor. So this is the system requirement. And finally, this is the deep learning definition. Now you will understand. Deep learning is capable of handling high dimensional data. Now it is clear to you. And it is efficient to focus on its right features. That means it will extract the feature from its own and handle the high dimensional data. That is deep learning. And how they are doing that we are going to learn now. So this is the deep learning. So finally, what is the deep learning definition? This is the deep learning definition. And deep learning is inspired from human brain. Deep learning is inspired from human brain. Inside our human brain, there are billions of neurons available. That is called as biological neuron. And all these biological neuron inside our human brain are communicating in such a way that our human body is functioning. We are taking the action on the basis of decision taken by our brain. Right now, all the biological neuron inside my body are communicating in such a way that I am delivering the talk to you people. Similarly, all the biological neuron inside your human body are communicating in such a way that you are listening to me. So you are performing some action on the basis of decision taken by your brain, and how the brain is taking the decision on the basis of operations performed by biological neuron. This is the inspiration for deep learning. So scientists has taken the inspiration from human body, that is from biological neuron, and they try to make an artificial neuron, and that artificial neuron is called as perceptron. So again, this is the interview question or a quiz question, you can say. The world first artificial neural network is perceptron. Okay, so that we are going to learn now, perceptron as well. So the thing is that deep learning inspired from human brain, that is from a biological neuron. This biological neuron diagram, biological neuron look like this. We don't need to go in a deep to learn biological neuron. We don't need to do PhD here. So just we need focus on 3 points from the biological neuron. In the biological neuron diagram, there are these 3 points: dendrite, cell body, and axon. So in the biological neuron, dendrite is responsible for receiving the signal from other neuron. And after receiving the signal from other neuron, dendrite is giving the signal to cell body, that is nucleus. And inside that cell body, all the summation of signal takes place, which is receiving from dendrite. Whatever the answer will come after that summation, that answer cell body will give to the axon, which is transmitting to other neuron. So this is the working of biological neuron, and on the basis of this working, scientists has made the first artificial neural network, that is called as perceptron. Perceptron, and the perceptron will look like this. This is the perceptron diagram, very similar to biological neuron working. In this perceptron, please concentrate carefully to my words. On the right hand side, you are observing two circles, that is called as a cell body. This cell body is receiving the signal from this all x1, x2 and up to xn, that is called as a dendrite input signal. And after taking the input from this x1 to xn, it will perform some operation. Whatever the result will come, it will go into output, that is to axon body. So this is the perceptron working. I am going to explain very simple. In this two circle is called as a cell body. To this circle, inputs are coming from x1 to xn, and with every input there is one weight associated with input, that is called as random number. So here in this process, every input is having the weight associated with them, and all the weights are getting multiplied with the input. For example, x1 multiplied by w1, xn multiplied by wn, and all this multiplication will get added at weighted sum body. And after addition, you will get one number. That number you are sending to step function, that is called as activation function in perceptron. And that activation function is a non-linear function having some threshold value. So whatever the summation came, answer came, so to that answer we are sending to the activation function, that is one number is there, and that number is compared with the threshold. If the number is greater than the threshold, output is 1, otherwise output is 0. So in a simplified way, conclusion way is like that: x1 w1 plus x2 w2 plus xn w1, all this multiplication is get added, you will get one number. That number you will give to the activation function. That activation function is having some threshold. If the number is greater than threshold, output is 1. If the number is less than threshold, output is 0. This is the working of perceptron. So this is the final comparison between perceptron and the biological neuron. And very simple, as I said, in the working of perceptron is having these 4 components. Note down, very important, and the interview questions. You have to understood this perceptron mathematically. But today I'm not going mathematically deep. I'm just giving you the motivation how to learn this. Perceptron is having this input value, weight value, bias value, activation function. So these all process you have to learn in a very good way. So perceptron working is very simple. Every input is multiplied with the weight associated with that. Finally, all the multiplication you will sum together. You will get one number. That number you are giving to activation function where threshold is there. Comparison will done, then number greater than threshold, output is 1, otherwise 0. So this is the process. Input multiplied with the respective weight. All multiplication will get added together. That is summation. You will get one number. That number you are giving to activation functions, and it is a non-linear function. And finally, you are having the output. So these are the various activation function. Take the photograph of this. Right now, due to the time limitation, we are not going into technicality. In future, if you want this knowledge, you can request the Khoj Foundation. We will come again to teach you on the technicality basis. So these are the various activation function: linear, binary step, sigmoid, tanh, ReLU, and softmax. So activation function main responsibility is to bring the non-linearity in the network. And finally, as we came to know about the perceptron working, so how we are going to use the perceptron working in real life? So here is the example. Here is the example. We are going to use the perceptron in this way. We are having one problem statement. That problem statement is like this. We have to purchase the shirt and the condition is given to us. The condition is that shirt should be a blue color shirt, full sleeves, and not a cotton fabric. That shirt should not be a cotton fabric. These three condition is given to us. Then only purchase the shirt. Shirt should be a blue color, full sleeves, and not a cotton fabric. So this three condition is acting as a three input to our perceptron. One input is color, one input is sleeves, and one input is fabric. And it is denoted by x1, x2, and x3. x1 is color, x2 is sleeves, and x3 is fabric. If the color is the blue color, x1 value is 1, input value is 1, otherwise 0. If the sleeves is full sleeves, x2 value is 1, that is another input. And if the fabric is cotton, then x3 value is 1, otherwise 0. So like that we are having three input, x1, x2, x3. And to all these three input, we are associating three weight. As I explained in perceptron, every input is having the weight associated with it. So we are randomly giving this number 742 randomly. Okay. Now output is having one threshold, that is activation function, that is 8. Now we are going to take a decision on the basis of perceptron working whether we are going to buy the shirt or not. If output is 1, then only buy the shirt, otherwise don't buy the shirt. So let's check the condition. This is the condition, guys. In this above, as I already explained in previous slide, this is the condition. X1, x2, x3 are three input, 7, 4, 2 are three weight, and output is having threshold, that is 8. Now check this three condition. One table is there in the three condition. So in the perceptron, in the circle, we are getting the input from three values x1, x2, x3, and we are multiplying every input with the weight. So we will get one equation: 7x1 plus 4x2 plus 2x3 at circle body. So 7x1 plus 4x2 plus 2x3 will give one number. That number we are going to compare the threshold value 8. If the number greater than 8, output is 1, buy the shirt. If the number less than the 8, output is 0, don't buy the shirt. This is the working. So let's check the first row. Now I am going to ask the question to you people here. First row, color is the blue color. So what will be the x1 value? Write down in the chat window. Color, first row, color is the blue color. X1 value is 1 or 0. Write down in chat window. I am waiting. I am seeing the comment right now. What will be the x1 value? Are you getting or not? If you are having the confusion, again I am repeating. Three inputs are there: x1, x2, x3. X1s belong to color. If the color is a blue color, x1 value is 1, otherwise 0. If the sleeves is full, x2 is 1, otherwise 0, and so on. Okay, I will explain. No worry. I don't want to waste the time right now. So if the color is blue, x1 value is 1. Sleeves is half, that is x2. X2 value is 0. And the fabric is not cotton. So x3 value is 0. So x1 is 1 and x2, x3 is 0. Put in the equation. So you will get the answer 7 after putting in the equation. 7x1 plus 4x2 plus 2x3. So answer is 7. Final answer is 7. Now you are comparing 7 with 8. So 7 is less than 8. Output is 0. So you are not going to buy the shirt. And see the condition. Which condition is not satisfying? Sleeves condition. Sleeves is half. And our perceptron is giving the right answer. Sleeves is half. Now second row. Color is blue. X1 value is 1. Sleeves is full. X2 value is 1. Fabric is non-cotton. X3 value is 0. So x1 is 1, x2 is 1, and x3 is 0. Put in the equation, you will get 11 as the answer. And 11 is less than 8, greater than 8. Output is 1. You are going to buy the shirt. And second row is satisfying our condition also. Color is the blue color. Sleeves is full and not cotton fabric. So in this way, I have explained just a small perceptron working. So we are working in this manner. And you can change the threshold value as well, and you can do an experiment according to you. So this is a perceptron working. Perceptron is single neuron, guys, single layer neuron. Understood? Now, I want to ask one question to you. Inside our body, human body, if we are having only one biological neuron, so will our body will function? Please write down in chat window. If we are having only one biological neuron in our body, will our body will function? Write down either yes or no. Write down either yes or no. No, because if we are having a single neuron inside our human body, we will get dead. Okay. So like that, in the perceptron also, if we are having a single perceptron, we cannot make the complex project. So that's what there is a drawback of perceptron. Okay, I'm coming to that limitation of perceptron. Single perceptron cannot perform well and solve the complex project. So to avoid this, we require multi-layer perceptron. Multi-layer perceptron means combination of perceptron. We are having multiple biological neuron, billions biological neuron. That's what we are functioning. So this is the means diagrammatical representation of multi-layer perceptron. Here every circle is called as perceptron. Every circle. So all the circles means all the perceptrons are connected together in such a fashion. So it will make a network that is called as multi-layer perceptron. And multi-layer perceptron, and in the world of artificial neural network and deep learning, please note down, we are having the architecture protocol. That means we are having the input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. This is common in every architecture. Please note down, guys. We are having input layer, output layer, and hidden layer. Common for all architecture, compulsory. So in this multi-layer perceptron also, in the first vertical line, that is called as the input layer. Then next two vertical line is called as a hidden layer. And the last one is called as the output layer. In the first vertical line, there are 4 circles. It indicates that there are 4 perceptron or 4 neuron. In the second hidden layer, that means first hidden layer, 3 neurons are there. In the second hidden layer, 4 neurons are there. And in the last output, there are 2 neurons. So in this way, you can having the perspective of this. So this is the multi-layer perceptron. Multi-layer perceptron work into 2 fashion. One is called as forward propagation. One is called as backward propagation. So one more thing here. Now in this diagram, there are 2 hidden layers. Now as a user, as a learner, in the architecture, as I said, input layer is always there, hidden layer is always there, and output layer is always there. So in the architecture, input layer is always 1. Output layer is always 1. But the hidden layer you can change. You should have a 2 hidden layer, 4 hidden layer, 5 hidden layer, or 100 hidden layer. That is up to you. That you can design your own architecture. Hidden layer can vary, but input layer and output layer is always one. Hidden layer can vary. So if in your network there is more hidden layer, for example 10 hidden layer, then your network is called as a deep network. More the number of hidden layer, more the network is called as deep. And from this concept, deep learning name came into existence. From where deep learning is called as deep, from this concept, more the number of hidden layer in the neural network, more the architecture is deep. Please note down, very important. More the number of hidden layer, more the architecture is deep. And from this word, this deep learning is called as deep. Now the question to you again, if one network is having 100 hidden layer and one network is having 4 hidden layer, so which network is more deep, 100 or 4? Write down in chat window with the number 100 or 4. Which is more deep? Which is more deep? Write down in the chat window, guys. Which network is deep, 100 or 4? 100 hidden layer or 4 hidden layer? 100 hidden layer. Very good. So this is the process. Now, after knowing this, multi-layer perceptron is having the working in this manner: forward propagation and backward propagation. Forward propagation is used for prediction whenever we are working on any project. So we are giving the input to multi-layer perceptron, and that input will go from input layer to hidden layer to output layer. Output layer output is called as prediction. We are comparing that prediction with actual value. We will get error. And during the backward propagation, we are reducing the error. Just up to this point, you understood this only. I am not going in technicality. Forward propagation is used for prediction. You will get error after that comparing with actual output. To reduce the error, you are using backward propagation. So this is the working of multi-layer perceptron. And this multi-layer perceptron is called as ANN only, artificial neural network. Note down, artificial neural network. And there are two kinds of model in artificial neural network: sequential and functional. ANN. Multi-layer perceptron is called as ANN also. ANN is of two types and very simple: sequential and functional. Sequential model will look like this, like see this one, same as ANN model or multi-layer perceptron. In this there are 4 layers: one input layer, 2 hidden layer, and 1 output layer. In the input layer there are 3 perceptron, 3 neuron. In the hidden layer 1 there are 4 neuron. In the hidden layer 2 also 4 neuron, and in the output layer 1 neuron. Okay, so in the sequential model, every neuron in input layer is connected to every neuron in hidden layer 1. Similarly to the all architecture, this is called as the sequential model. In this way, all the perceptrons are connected together. It is called as a sequential model. And finally, this is called as a functional model. Feedback is their feedback from one layer to another layer. Here also 1 input layer, 2 hidden layer, and 1 output layer. So from the second hidden layer, we are having feedback to first hidden layer. That is a functional model. So this is the ANN model, guys. And finally, up to ANN, suppose you learn, then you are going to learn this architecture of deep learning: unsupervised pre-trained network, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, and recursive neural network. All these architectures is having input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. And the changes in the hidden layer will make such kind of architectures. So these are the major architecture, guys. In the unsupervised pre-trained network, that is unsupervised deep learning, these are the 3 examples: autoencoder, deep belief network, and GAN. These are the 3 network. Whereas for the convolutional neural network, very important, guys, those who want to learn the deep learning in future, this convolutional neural network is very important. Convolutional neural network is having 3 hidden layer: convolutional layer, pooling layer, and fully connected layer. I will not go technicality now. Just I am saying that convolutional layer is having three types of hidden layer. That name I have taken. That is convolutional layer, pooling layer, and fully connected layer. And convolutional neural network is designed specifically for handling the images and video project. Please note down, very important. Convolutional neural network is designed to handle images and video projects. Images and video project. Similarly, recurrent neural network is designed to handle text process, text data, our word language, either it is a speech or either it is a text data book. So recurrent neural network is famous for that. Similarly, recursive neural network. So finally, conclusion is this: deep learning is having many architecture, and as I said, deep learning is categorized into two parts: computer vision and natural language processing. So computer vision means what? We are giving the ability to computer to see something. To see something means we are watching the either videos or images. So computer vision means images and video, and to work on such project of images and video, which deep learning architecture we are going to use? We are going to use convolutional neural network. CNN is very famous architecture for computer vision, images and video. Note down, very important. Similarly, natural language processing means what? We are giving the ability to computer to read, understand and write our human language. And when we are talking about language, so either we are having the text, speech and audio. So whenever we are having the project in which we are having the textual data, speech data or audio data, at that time we are going to use RNN architecture, RNN, recurrent neural network, guys. Please note down RNN architecture. And finally, the combination of computer vision and NLP will give the others very important project, that is robots and Alexa kind of machine. So this is the deep learning world, guys. Deep learning, deep word came from what? More the number of hidden layer, more the network is deep. And it is inspired from human brain, neural network. And this is the process we are going to follow. And after going through this, finally, this is the world of AI for you. Now you will enter into the world of artificial intelligence like this. You are having the knowledge of machine learning, in that supervised and unsupervised. You are having the knowledge of natural language processing, that is textual data. You are having the knowledge of computer vision, that is the images and video data. And a combination of all, you will make an intelligent machine, that is robots or any other machine. That is the world of AI. So in this way you can learn AI. And finally, these are the various architectures of deep learning. It is up to you how many hidden layer you want. It is up to you. Input and output is common. Input is always one layer and output is also one layer, but a hidden layer can vary. So these are the architecture, guys. These are the architectures. Hidden layer can vary. So finally, when you want to learn deep learning, so you should know all these libraries. Here, number of libraries I have highlighted, but you don't need to learn all library. Just focus on my word, which library I am talking about. Just learn that library. On the left hand side column, learn scikit-learn, that is a machine learning library, TensorFlow, and the bottom two libraries Keras and PyTorch. 4-1. Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. These are the libraries we are using in Python language to work on deep learning project. So these are the framework. In this framework, TensorFlow is the framework made by Google company. This is the library made by Google company for high-end mathematics. Keras is the high-end API. PyTorch is made by Facebook. PyTorch library is made by Facebook. CNTK library is made by Microsoft company. Theano is another library. Scikit-learn is the machine learning library. Cafe, another library. MXNet, H2O, Amazon machine learning, Torch, Google Cloud ML engine, Azure, Microsoft Azure library, and so on. So there are so many libraries, Spark ML library, Open Neural Network, and so on. So the important one is take TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. That's it. And after upgrading the skills, so these are the all job role. Now today you will understand each and every word very clearly. In this job role, data scientist is the main hero who knows everything, who knows the machine learning, deep learning both. Then machine learning engineer knows only machine learning algorithms. NLP engineer knows only deep learning natural language processing. That is the project related to textual data, text data. Computer vision engineer are very good and expertise in handling the project related to images and video. Data engineer means having the responsibility of collection of data. Data analyst means cleaning the data. Statistician is the mathematical guy. Data architect means it is designing complete architecture, how to collect the data and all. Data administrator means security of data and so on. So these are the various job role we have gone through from last 2 days. Again, this is the same. And finally, these are the again IT department in the company, that is data engineer, data analyst, machine learning scientist, and data scientist. And constantly, intentionally, I am showing you this diagram. So you should know the roles and responsibility of all these designation. Data engineer is responsible for collection and storage of the data, and they will store in the database. To become a data engineer, you should have the strong knowledge of SQL, Hadoop, Spark, and Python. After that, if you don't want to become data engineer, then go for data analyst. Data analyst is responsible for cleaning the data preparation. For that purpose, data analyst should have the knowledge about Python, mathematics, and Tableau. So they can clean the data. After that, machine learning engineer should know all the algorithms of machine learning, and additionally deep learning is advantage. And then finally, data scientist is the person who is knowing how to find a or how to give a business from this data. And data scientist is directly communicating with the top management of the company about the result and all. So these all are the job roles. And after getting such kind of job in company, okay, these are the various job role. And after getting the job, you are going to make such applications: speech recognition like Alexa, signal processing, automatic machine translation from one language to another. This is the NLP project, natural language processing project, because you are dealing with Hindi to Marathi, English to Hindi, and so on. Instant visual translation, computer vision and NLP both, automatic driverless car, reinforcement learning. And finally, this is the takeaway of our today's webinar and the roadmap to learn deep learning. Please concentrate on this slide, very, very important. To learn the deep learning, first you should understand the biological neuron working, not in deep, only important concept. After understanding biological neuron, understood perceptron, that is the first artificial neuron. In the perceptron, you will find weight, input, bias, and activation function. Understand this very clearly. After understanding perceptron working, you will come to know the advantage and disadvantage of perceptron. That disadvantage is overcome by multi-layer perceptron. Multi-layer perceptron is having two working: forward propagation and backward propagation. After knowing this, you are having one concept in the backward propagation: gradient descent. After that, learning multi-layer perceptron, you will learn artificial neural network, ANN. It is the same of multi-layer perceptron. There are two types of designing of ANN: sequential and functional. And after that, you are going for CNN, RNN, and so on. CNN is also ANN. The only difference is that hidden layer is changed. So if you are changing the hidden layer, you are going to make new architecture. So always remember all this architecture, either ANN, CNN, RNN, and so on. All architecture is having common thing, that is input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. The only change is in the hidden layers. And after understanding this, do the small projects, understand the project mathematically, and do the case study, and then be ready for the job. Or either you can open your own company. So this is the final takeaway of our today's webinar. And again, I am showing this slide constantly. In this slide, if you are expecting to learn any high-end technology at a short time, 2020 cricket match, so you will not get a job. And expecting to make a rocket science project, only a small learning. Instead of that, do a smart working. Learn the technology in deep. Upgrade your skills. On that day on the group, I have given you one dialogue. Packages follows the skills. If you are having great skills, you will get good package. Right now, as a fresher or student, remove the package word from your mind. Only focus on skills. If you will more focus on skills, you will get good package. So understood this technology from mathematical point of view, because mathematics is everything in data science, machine learning, and AI. All algorithms are made from mathematics, not a high-end mathematics, school mathematics. After learning this, then do the baby step project. That is a small project. Understand that project mathematically, build your confidence. Then solve the case studies, participate in hackathons, do internship, and then build your strong profile and apply for the job. You will get surely good package job. So this is a smart learning you should have. So thank you guys. This all about my today's webinar. And if you want to connect with me in my number, my email ID, or in the LinkedIn ID. I will be always happy to solve your doubt in future as well. Don't think that I am only available for this 3 days webinar. If you want to connect with me in this contact information. I will be very happy to solve your doubt in future as well. So thank you very much, guys. And today, after my talk, I am going to share the one LinkedIn post in the group. So you have to write down today's your learning in that LinkedIn post. I will share the LinkedIn post after my talk in your group. Just go to the LinkedIn post and write down about today's learning. Comment on that LinkedIn post. So thank you very much, guys. I am really very happy to interact with you. And thanks to the Khoj student organization for organizing such a wonderful webinar series. And if in future you want to connect with us again, then again request the Khoj Foundation. We will be very happy to connect with you in future as well. So congratulations to Khoj student organization as well. And thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Now I am open for the doubt solving session. You can ask me any doubt, guys. Write down in the comment window how you like the session. How you can like the session, please write down in the comment window. Or you can ask me any doubt. Organizer, can you hear me? I want the doubt from the students. If they are having any doubt, so that I can clear their doubt.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Guys, now sir is ready to take all of your doubts. Now you can ask your doubts in the live chat.
Gagandeep, from where to get a case study for data analysis? Always be in touch with the researcher of the company. Okay. And you can go through the Kaggle as well. But all these students, I would like to give the 3 domain where you can do the project. One is agricultural domain. If you want to do a good project, select the agricultural field. Second, you can select the healthcare domain, healthcare. And the third, environment. Right now, climate change is the hot topic in the world. The next problem which world is going to face is the climate change. So if you can do a really good project in climate change analysis, it will be a great for you. So Gagandeep, follow that process. Any other doubt? Mr. Ashutosh is asking me doubt. Can you share the PPT? Ashutosh, this is my data and this is a privacy data. From the last read we are learning that only. So sorry for that. I cannot share the PPT because this is my company property. If you want the resources that I can share you. PPT I cannot share you. Akula is saying that thank you sir for such an informative session. Yeah, thank you Akula. Your session increased my self-confidence and I have selected data science as my career. Sure Akula. If you people want me as a mentor in future, so you can connect with me. I will be ready to become your mentor. I will be ready to become your mentor. Always means look like this. You are a one player. You want some coach to guide you, so that you are having the good performance in future. So like that, you should have some industry mentor to make the career. And I am ready to make an industry mentor. You people be connected with me. How to start a baby step project? First learn the concept. Directly don't go on project. First learn the concept very clearly. Then do the small project, that is image classification, image recognition, and then go ahead and understand all the concept mathematically. Then you will feel the confidence. And if you really want to learn this deep learning technology in many means more detail and technical point of view, then learn from the Andrew Ng scientist. Andrew Ng. Any platform for data science course. There are many platform available, Satyam, many platform. You want online platform or offline platform, please let me know. If you want the online platform, so I would like to suggest learn from Andrew Ng. And offline platform, I will suggest. If you are doing the job in management and if you want to switch into data analyst field, how all should prepare one for getting the job in some cases? You should more focus on business analytics. M. Vishal, if you are currently having the job in management field, non-technical field, then focus more on business analysis and data analysis process. And how to prepare for that? You should learn first Python and basics mathematics of statistics and how you are getting the insight from that data. And that insight you are sharing with the stakeholder. So that kind of job is available in market. You can focus on that job to enter into data science field. So enter into that data science field. If you are into management field, learn the business analytics and data analytics both. And for that purpose, learn Python, statistics, and Tableau and Power BI. M. Vishal, Tableau and Power BI is the very good tool for you. Learn that. And from that only you can able to switch into data science field. Thanks Riaz for your kind words. Oh my God, Rahul is given a very good comment. Thank you, Rahul. Just give this comment in my LinkedIn post. Rahul Rakesh, I am going to share the LinkedIn post. Let the world know how you are learning. Let the world know. Don't keep your comment in this webinar series. Let the world know how we people are learning this process. So I am going to share the LinkedIn post today. Just write down your learning and comment there. Smiti Raj, there is obviously role of C and C++. The Python is made from C and C++ language also. C and C++ is having the role. Python language made from that. How to develop the skills in Python? Practice. more you will practice, more skills will be enhanced. Okay, there is no one day activity. Rome cannot be built in one day. The more you will practice, more you will enhance. Raju, you are having the choice to do internship Python, data science, and AI. I always like to go by sequence. If you are knowing Python and data science very well, then go for AI. If you are not knowing Python and data science, then go for data science and Python first, and then go for AI. Ayush, thank you. Thank you very much. Next doubt, if you are having any next doubt, ask me.
I guess all doubts are clear.
Okay, thank you very much. If all doubts are clear. Satyam has commented 5 hours before only. Oh my God, great. Yeah, Satyam, very good. So you people first, all those students first congratulate to the Khoj Foundation. Congratulate to Savi, Lisha. They have done a wonderful job behind the scene. And because of them only I am available here. So you should thanks to this organization committee as well. And
Thank you, sir.
honestly
Thank you
speaking,
very
they have
much.
organized this session in so much professional way. I really inspired from them. I am going to give the example of this organization body to many professional society in future, because I am constantly giving my talk across the world.
So it would be our pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hope all the doubts are clear, and thank you very much for solving all the doubts. So I would request Savi to make students aware something about the Khoj organization. Over to you, Savi.
Thank you, Lisha. So, a little bit about our organization. Khoj is not an organization, but is an emotion of hard-working team. We work day and night for the welfare of our mates, participants, and students. Our focus is to bring out your hidden talents and let the world see it. We believe in quality over quantity. We have the vision to grow, nurture, and to excel. On regular intervals, we are determined to organize virtual fests, seminars, webinars, talk shows, events, and workshops. We create a platform where everyone can showcase their hidden talents and knowledge. We appreciate them and give them a stage to share their success stories. If you want us to continue conducting such exciting events in the future, then kindly motivate us by pressing the like button and subscribing to our official pages. And do not forget to share all our events. I would now like to hand over to Lisha for presenting the vote of thanks for the day. Lisha, can you please unmute yourself?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I forgot. As all good things tends to come to an end in life, similar is the case here. On the behalf of Khoj organization, I took up the opportunity in order to propose word of thanks to all those who have directly or indirectly contributed to this seminar of data science, organized by our Khoj organization. At the outset, I would like to thank our chief guest and resource person, Mr. Arpit Yadav. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and presence, sir. We are thankful to our honorable founder and CEO of Khoj Foundation, Mr. Shubham Kumar Pandey, for their motivation. I would like to appreciate Mr. Shiv Kumar and Mr. Harsh Sharma for their enthusiastic support. A special thanks to all the organizing members of the committee for their unflinching support and coordination. A heartfelt thanks to all the participants for their active participation. With these warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's seminar. Thank you very much, everyone. At last, I would just like to add a few words. Also, just a small reminder about the quiz night. It will be held at 9 p.m. as it was conducted for regularly 2 days. Please do join in, as the top 5 winners will get free access to free Udemy course, and top 3 will get merit certificate and live mentor support. and the best performer would get an internship opportunity. So do tune in for the quiz. This is all from our side. This is Milisha signing off. Take care and goodbye.